Welcome dear students to the subject Computer Fundamentals lab. So in this video we are going to discuss about the uh, lab assignment number 5, that is to create and design a pamphlet for your college advertisement. So it's very simple one by using the word and by using the different shapes and the smart art we are going to design this. So basically you have to open a Word document, a blank Word document you can open. So go to the Word, give a proper name to this and save the file in a proper location. And then first thing that we're going to insert is the shape. So click on shapes, and here you can have the option called as a rounded rectangle. So click on this option, rounded rectangle, and drag this according to a requirement. And once you have placed it, you can adjust the size by just dragging this. Okay, according to the requirement you can arrange this. I mean, you can drag it left, right, okay, top, bottom, and by default all the shapes will be with the filled option. So to unfill it, just go to the option, right click, and go to format shape, and then fill. Already will be solid fill, click on no fill. So this is done. And if you want to change the line color of the border, okay, so you can change the line color. Okay, and then if you want to have a line style, if you want to have, and if you want to increase the width of this, you can increase the width. You can want to have a compound type, you can select this compound type, or you can select a different one. Like this, there are a lot of options. You can select whichever you want. So preferably we'll select this one and then say close. So this is the outer border we have designed for the pamphlet. Now to design this one, we use a very important feature that we call as the word art. So to include a word art, we need to go, by default will be at the home tab, go to the insert tab, and in that we have a group called as text. Here you can select the word art. So basically we want to have the word art at this. So I will select this shape, and I'll say add text. Okay, and then here I will say word art, and then we can select any of these word arts that are available. So our word art will come in this place. So here we want to edit the text. Okay, and then you can place it at the center of this shape. And similarly you can include one more word art. To the word art, you can select a different one and drag this below this one, and here you can write GCC BCA. Now to give a proper shape for this, like a curve one, so select this one and go to the option called as format. So after inserting, go to the, select this one first, select this word art, you can ignore this one and select on this and go to the format option. Here you have the so go to the format of tab. Here you got something called as test effects, and inside that you have got this transform, and select on the first one, the arcup. So you can have in different way you can do it. So we will select this one. So we can get it at the proper way. Similarly to this, if you want to add a effect, you can select this one and go to test effects. If you want to make it as a shadow one, okay, so you can have a shadow for this. If you want to have it as a reflection, you can use the reflection one. So we will keep it as a shadow one and we can select any one of this. So this is what you're supposed to do basically. Just drag it up. Now to add this information affiliated to Rani Chennamma University and so on. So just insert a text box, go to the insert tab and go to shapes. Here you can find the text box. Take a text box. Okay. And inside this, you're going to add the content. So type the text, and if you want to change the color and so on, you can do it. And then we do not want to have the outline for this text box. So I'll just select this text box, right click, go to format shapes and say line color, no line, and then say close. So this is what we can give this. And then the next thing that we want to do is facilities we want to include. So to include the facilities, again you can use a text box, or you can just right click on this and say add text or edit text. So by default it is coming here, so you can add the facilities from this, or the other way is to again include a text box. So go to the option insert and say text box. So here you can take a text box, and here you will be including the facilities. So you can increase the size or decrease the size according to your requirement. Okay, and then inside this you will be adding all the facilities. So I added all the facilities now. So you can use a different bullet if you want. Okay, so you can select different bullets if you want to have like this one. This is the by default one that we have. If you want to have like this, you can have like this, and so on. If you want to change the color of this, you can select this and change the color. Okay, and so on. So we added all the facilities one by one. You can write, and then again right click on this and say go to format shape and select line color, no line, and then say close. If you want to decrease this, you can decrease the size of this. And now the next thing what we want to add is we want to add a clip art. So to add a clip art, go to the insert tab and say click on the option clip art. So a dialog box will appear. By default here there will be no clip arts. Just click on search for and click on go option. So this is with related to the BCA and the related to computers. So we'll search for that. So or you can add any pamphlet, but for our example we'll select that one itself. So you have this, say double click, so it is going to appear on your page. Just try to reduce the size of this. Okay, just so select this clip art and just drag it and put it here. So and then go to the format option by selecting this So place your cursor outside the shape and then double click on this, and now go to the option called as format and then go to wrap text and click on square so that you can move it wherever it is required like this, and then reduce the size of this. Now our objective is to design this part. So for this we require a circular shape, and in that we can add a text box and we can write this, and then we can draw a line and then we can add the address and other details. So let us do that. So go to the insert option and click on shapes. So here you can select a oval. So a oval can be added like this. Again it will be filled one. So right click on this, format shape, and go to line color. Just fill and say no fill, and then you can change the line color of this. If you want no color, then again it will disappear, so better we will keep it as it is. Line style, if you want to have or you want to decrease the width, you can decrease the width or you can increase the width and so on. Then close. So it will add the text into this. So to add the text, right click and say so right click on this, and then we can go to the add text option, and here you can type the entire contents, or you can change the shape of this. So if you want to have fill with this different color, you can select this format shape and then fill with solid fill. You can change the different color if you want to have, and then say close, and then you are supposed to draw a line. So again go to the insert option, go to shapes and click on line. So you can draw a line here, and then once a line is drawn, you can increase the size if you want, size of the shape. Okay, and then you can add draw text box. Okay, in this text box you can add the address of the college. Once the address is added, select on this text box and say format shape and line color, click on no line and close. So address is added. So to add this particular design, the last one, that is go to the insert shape. So the shapes, you can get this option called as stars and banners, and from here you can have the explosion 1 and explosion 2. Select on this and you can draw it here, and here you can insert this. You can the size of this, and you can see add text and you can write it as limited seats. So this is how you can design a pamphlet for your college. That's all we have in this video. Thank you all.